Hi guys, this is Sydney. Today I wanted to show you what I'm eating in Hawaii, episode 2. Today I felt like more like a strawberry today rather than blueberry, so that's what I'm gonna make. So usually I choose between the two while I'm staying here. When I was in Vietnam, I was eating a lot of other stuff like jackfruits or other tropical fruits, and my body was craving for it, so that's what I provided. Here, I'm getting a lot of berries, so I'm making a lot of smoothie. So, this one, so with the strawberry, matcha, moringa powder mix, with the banana and the homemade nut milk, I just made I just refilled my nut milk. This time it was nut milk, it was almond milk, so I have that ready in the fridge, so I'm gonna use that. And this one is okay, I'm just gonna show you. I like to use prune for strawberry banana smoothie. I prefer the taste better than dates, so it's more like a little bit kind of, how can I say, like more peachy taste. But with the blueberry smoothie, I like to use blueberry with cacao powder, more chocolatey flavor than I'm using like dates. So that's just for me. So if you want or if you resonate, you can also try or figure that out for yourself. So what I do is I just, with water, just pour the water a little bit and just let it soak just for a while. And actually what I'm doing is at the same time I am boiling this is nettle and dandelion. So I just put the water and just just like a little batch, and when it gets hot, before it's already hot, so I'm just letting it sip so that it's brewing. So I'm gonna drink this first before my smoothie, so I just wanted to show you. So I'm getting, this is the strawberry I'm using here that I got. It's all organic strawberries, so I was able to find them. So now I'm going to use it. So by the way, I bought this Ninja Nutri blender here when I got here because I'm gonna make a lot of smoothie, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna make a lot of use of it, so I'm just gonna buy it. So that's what I got, and it's actually been making my life a lot easier, making the nut milk and smoothie. So I'm just going to rinse it quickly. And I'm always kind of checking the condition of the fruits inside the frozen package. Sometimes they may have, certain things. So that's just how I do it. So it's like this one is really, really frozen. That was trying to escape, but I got it. So I'm just using about this much. Just gonna clean this up, and then I don't know, he said organic banana, so I got them. Anyways, I'm used to eating like small bananas in Southeast Asia. This one is all different food sources. This is what I was getting. Then now I'm going to, So I just transfer this to this little plastic bag, so you know it's easy to carry. So it looks like this, and this one I got in Sydney, Australia. So this powder is already mixed with moringa, organic moringa powder, organic matcha powder. So I've been enjoying this, and I love this combination with strawberry. So I'm just putting just about this bit. And sometimes I would put tiny bit of chia seed, but today for some reason I'm not feeling too hungry. When I'm like you know, like I don't know about men, but women have like the hormonal fluctuations, and sometimes we may eat more, and sometimes we may have more cravings, and I'm past that phase. So I'm more like, okay, I'm not too hungry, but if I feel like I need more, like something that would fill me up during the day, I would just put like not too much, but like a half spoonful of chia seed in here. And I'm putting a little bit, tiny bit of Ceylon cinnamon. Like that. And then a tiny bit of Himalayan pink salt, just like this, tiny bit, a pinch. And sometimes when I make the chocolate like smoothie with blueberries, I also put in what is like nutmeg and ashwagandha, but here I'm just using, I like this kind of mix here, more like simple mix. For the taste and for like the, I don't know, the chemistry of the ingredients. And here I have my the almond milk batch that I made. So I'm going to use about this much. So if you want something more like thick, then you can put less. If you want something more like liquidy, you can drink it, you can pour more depending on your own preference, right? And so I already have the banana and the dates as a sweetener. And I don't know, from my own experience, I tried making the nut milk using, you know, putting the sea salt and like seasoning the water, right? Seasoning the milk with vanilla and stuff like that. And from my own experience, it lasts lesser in the fridge. So I like to have like just a plain nut milk all the time, not seasoned one. So I can season it whenever I want, in the way I like it. So now I'm going to close the lid and then show you how it's blending. So please be aware of the noise. Ta-da! So now I'm gonna pour that into my cup. This is like the consistency. So I still have a little bit left. I'm going to just going to give it a taste. So yummy. So yummy. Ta-da! And I will show you how my nettle dandelion tea here, and I'm just sipping this in this. I like to use fresh herbs because I found that there are a lot of chemicals and stuff inside the tea bags or other bags. So anyways, I enjoy the taste of the fresh dried herbs personally, so that's how I go for. So you want to check whether that tea bag that you're drinking out of, it is like kind of, you know, they usually state whether it's like pesticide free or something like that, it's this and that. So we've been drinking out of a lot of these tea bags that are not favorable for our health. So I realized, you know, ever since I had that journey at the end of 2021, I learned a lot about these things. And so, but this is just my way. So I have my nettle and dandelion tea here, so I'm going to enjoy, and I'll show you, and I'll be back as I sit properly to enjoy this. Hi guys, so I'm back with my strawberry banana smoothie, matcha moringa smoothie, and oh, I don't know why this table is, I just realized now. My nettle tea. So I like to drink it not too hot, not too cold. So, you know, in Chinese medicine, like traditional, like herbal, like Chinese medicine practices, anything too hot, anything too cold is not good for the body. So they always find the right kind of temperature also with hot drinks like this. But you know, sometimes I like my soup pretty hot. I grew up eating a lot of soup, like hot stews, like 된장찌개, 김치찌개. You know, I can't eat them that much anymore, but like I used to love them. I grew up with them basically. So this one is very like mild temperature, still very warm. So warm would be the temperature for the tea. Okay, so usually I enjoy drinking this first before so that I have something like neutral in my stomach. So you know, when we put something cold right away in the body, it's not in balance. I mean, according to all these like Chinese like medicine and stuff like that. So I didn't practice this, but then I had very like cold, like upset stomach. So just I found my own ways. Just taking the tea in slowly, and then just enjoying the view. And usually I wouldn't watch anything, and I'll just enjoy and look at the view in front of me, and just something that I've been trying to practice like is to just give full attention to something, whatever that I'm doing, so that I'm not in my mind. And there are a lot of negativity here as well in Hawaii, which I've been noticing, which is quite a very interesting energy, because the energy of the Gaia here is so Venusian, so soft and gentle. The breeze feels different. The energy of the wind is very strong, but it's when it touches your skin, it's so soft, as if like it's embracing you almost. I don't know, I haven't experienced any strong winds, like extreme strong wind, but that's what I've been experiencing thus far. And the weather, the sun is very strong as well. So there's a really nice mixture, and the weather is really pleasant. You know, we have this strong sun, the warmth, and at the same time with this cool breeze. And actually this message came through, like the name Keanu, you know, that actor, the name Keanu, he's from here. Why? That means cool breeze from the mountain or something like that. So that came as a message, and it's just coming through for some reason. So I've been so that's like the energy here, and everyone is super friendly and open and very like helpful. A lot of people, sincere, genuine kindness I've experienced. Very uplifting energy. But interestingly, as I interact with them, they hold a lot of negativities. Even though they're super friendly and very helpful, and like they're very kind, and it creates a safe place for you to interact with them. But at the same time, when we have a conversation, this negativity is coming up that I'm sensing pretty heavily, and it's due to a lot of the media effects here, about the news coming out, what's going on politically, economically, financially, like just everything. And they watch the news here all the time. And I was walking down the street one day, and there were people talking about, did you see this, did you see that, and all this shows and dramas. That just 2 days ago, I was at the shop and I was getting something, and the lady was super nice and helpful, and she was like, we were just having a little chit chat, and then she said, oh, you know, like what you're getting here now is it's from the show, like the White Lotus. And I remember seeing that title when I started to come up when I was in like Philippines, Manila. And that, you know, when you turn on that Netflix channel and you can watch on TV, like you can choose YouTube and stuff like that, it shows up. I don't use Netflix, but then I remember this title, White Lotus, like a movie or a drama or something. And so I said, yeah, like I've seen it somewhere, I think it's Netflix or something. And oh, she said, actually, it's HBO, and we were talking, so I asked her, what's it about? Like, she said, oh, it's so popular, it's so good. And so I said, what's it about? And she said, it's about, like, murder. And I was like, immediately, my body reacted to that energy, and that energy came through, and I don't know, like, it's not the idea that I had about the energy of the White Lotus, but actually it's like a murder case and stuff like that. So anything of that nature, what we watch, even like scary movies or zombie movies, and all these things carry or can attract a lot of lower entities, and even though you may not realize it, you're constantly exchanging energies. So I had this experience like a couple of times thus far. I was at a crystal shop that I just walked into. It was divinely guided. I was meant to get this quartz there, and then I ended up having some like a conversation with the owner who was there. She was from Japan, and we were talking, and then there were some also the energy, even though she was like really like it's very interesting energy. So what I'm feeling and sensing is that a lot of the Gaia's energy here is holding these negativities in people, and I don't want to say this is representing everyone here. And also, you know, this is the world we live in right now, not just in Hawaii but everywhere. So, and the effects of the media that we don't realize when we are asleep. So they had me experience this, and this lady in the crystal shop had a lot of competitive energy within her as we were just conversing, which was quite interesting. And she was, you know, talking about this couple who visited her shop, and then she's also Japanese, and she's married, and she's now living in Switzerland. And she perhaps, as a joking, you know, as in a jokingly way, she said, maybe I should go to Switzerland too, to, you know, meet a husband like that, and she's so lucky. And I said, you're lucky too, you know. And so people don't see that, and immediately she was comparing. It's like she wants what she has, right? Not realizing what she's sitting with and what she's surrounded with, this beautiful crystal, this shop. And she forgets, you see what I mean? And then she's like, oh, I want that life too, I want to have that too, as if it seemed like they have a better life, right? So that's a lot of the mentality that we live in. And every time that I mentioned that, oh, you're lucky too, and you're this, and she's like, yeah, I have this crystal shop and blah blah blah, but not in a manner that of sudden realization. Yes, that's true, you know, I forget that. Yeah, I appreciate this, but not from this place, but more like from a place of like trying to justify and prove, like to ourselves. So a lot of self-justification all of a sudden. So more like an ego energy, right? So just before it's like she's inferior to this couple that she's like envious of. She wants that, what she has, that other Japanese lady who visited. And all of a sudden when I mentioned that, look what you have, you also are very lucky as well, she went right into reversing it. Saying that she's now going into a superior, inferior, then switching to superior, like, yeah, like I have this and that and this and that. So I had a few exchange of this occasion whenever I mentioned the positive perspective on something. And so this is very commonplace everywhere we go, especially in US. Yeah, in US. So I think it's the effect of the media that I don't have any opinions or judgments towards the person, these ladies, or the people that I'm interacting with, but merely I'm just having these experiences and observing what's going on here energetically with the people here and the collective energy. So it's been quite interesting. But like, people are in generally, like thus far, they're very they're very friendly, uplifting spirit here in general. And the energy of the Gaia is just amazing, holding all these energies incoming constantly to Hawaii and uplifting their spirit, even though they may hold a lot of lower energies, vibrational energies or negativity with them. So something that I feel called to share. Okay, I'm just going to start with my smoothie. Is whenever you encounter this negativity within yourself, or as you interact with someone, or the negativity, energy of the negativity incoming, you can say step out or pause, right? And then say delete, I cancel, clear, and delete, and release. So your energy is reset. So whenever you encounter your own negative thoughts or judgments or something coming up, do that to cut that cords off from past patterns or past beliefs, or any incoming energies from the surroundings. Okay, so that's something that I'm feeling called to share, and it's with the Archangel Michael energies. So he's severing that cord. So as you can do that, you can also call in Archangel Michael to do that. Cancel, clear, delete. Pooh. So you're in command. So that's how you can move through the day, because you know there are a lot of energies around everywhere, and you know we are interacting with them, and we don't want to be in a place, oh that's good, that's bad, but more like, you know, that when it's not adding to your energy, then that's what you want to do, even within your own energy field as well. So this cooking and eating is turning into a message video. So I eat this, and then sometimes, you know, I would eat this at the beginning of the day, and then I will make like the blueberry acai banana drink after my meal later, like as a dessert if I'm craving something. So and usually I love peaches, so if I go to the organic grocery next time, I'll get some peaches, and maybe I can create a new recipe. Last time when I had the peach, I mixed in with prunes, some nut milk, and then it satisfied my that what my body was craving in that moment, more like citrusy, sweet flavor. So, well, we can have fun with this. So, I need to turn on the AC. And with that, the song is coming. It's getting hot in here. If you've been a clubber, you will know this song. So anyways, with that, I wish you a beautiful day wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.